Testing, testing. Hello, hello. Good evening, everybody. What's going on, everybody in the chat? I'm gonna give a quick shout out to all the members, all the people that have sent super chats. If you want to become a member of this channel, you can do so right now. The membership starts at 99 cents. If you want to send a super chat for any price for a topic that we don't have on the schedule today, you can do that. We have a main topic, and we have other small gaming news that we're going to cover today, including some of the Sony financials that we can make sense of, because a lot of it I could not make sense of. Let's get started. We have 57 members. Thank you guys for that. We're almost back up to a nice lucky number of 64 members, almost. So this is who we got. We got Moby XL. We have Arnold. We have Rebel Rick Gaming, Dadley Pierre, Vegan VR King, Kevin Logan, Harlem PS Gamer, Seattle Chef, Lucci Sky, Mary Wilcox, Mass Produce, Devontae Carter, Iman Rich the Swag Lord, Michael Morandia. Morandia? Am I getting that one right? Morandia. Okay. Nova Red, Henry Heck, Briarios, Quan Emerson, Zavari, Nelson Gaming, J-Row 49, Dez, Donald Milton, Juice, Lost Vein 105, Press Alpha, Good Lord Hungry, Fishy Queefs, Quest 444, Gamergoon 53, Dynamite J, Uncompetitive, True Witty, Dejon Thompson, DJ D, Mike Johnson, Lost Vein 104, BMO Kelful, Caution, DJ Clark, Cursed Cow, Renal Blakely, Sub 24, D True 49, Shadowmaster, Sick Nick Mondo 16, Lorenzo Carlson, OC Gaming, No Cap Podcast, Viper Reaps Corner, Always Mad Gaming, Cedric, VR God V, Cyber Dragon, Enzo, Caleb Kaiser, and Frostbite Slash. Big shout out to all of the 57 members of this channel. I'm grateful for your support. We're going to head on over here and give a preview shout out to the last few people that have sent super chats. So this is who we have. We have Vegan VR King, J-Row 49, Viper Reaps Corner, Frostbite Slash, and Arnold. Once again, for the super chats, we have Vegan VR King, J-Row 49, Viper Reaps Corner, Frostbite Slash, and Arnold. Now I'm going to make my way over to the chat and give a big shout out to the people that are there. If you're in the chat, make yourself known. Okay. The first person we have in the chat is BMO Careful. You said, let's see how long the show can go for before it gets derailed. I don't plan on it getting derailed. I'm not in the Discord today. I won't be in the Discord today. We're going to be very, very strict on time. We have Briarios is next. By the way, BMO Careful is a mod and a member. Briarios is in the chat. He's a mod and a member. Nova Red is a mod and a member. Harlem PS Gamer is a mod and a member. We also have Cooper Clips in the chat. He's a mod. Devontae Carter. What's going on, bro? You are a mod. As soon as you get that up to, we got to get you to, sorry, you're a member. We got to get you a mod status, but we just need you to hang around a little bit longer so we know who you are. You know what I'm saying? Trust is earned, and once you get that trust, you will have mod status. No problem. Mod status is not a paid thing. That is something I do for the people that stick around for a long time. If I know you guys are supportive of the channel and you're always in the chat, you get that mod status so you can help moderate the chat. That's why so many people have mod status, because so many of you guys have been here for a long time and you guys appreciate what we do here, and we keep it real when it comes to gaming news. Cyber Dragon is also in the chat. He has mod status as well as a membership status. Arnold is a mod and a member as well. J-Row 49 is a mod and a member. Who else we got? Dez. He's in the chat. He's a mod and a member. Dadley Pierre is a mod and a member. Craven, what's going on? Welcome to the stream. Mike Johnson is back with us. You're a mod and a member. Uncompetitive is in the chat. He's a mod and a member. And yeah, I think that's it. Let's get started. So we have a default title. Does not mean we're not going to talk about it. I just had no idea what the fuck the gaming news was going to be like for today. So this is a default title. We're going to talk about that default title because there's gaming news, but we have to discuss it and look at it. And I want to be very strict on time, so I'll be doing this by myself right now until I hop in the chat, maybe an hour later, or maybe I don't hop in the Discord chat today. So let's break this down as best we can. So what we'll be doing is just going over some of the news, the gaming news, and then you guys will fill me in on things that you always come to me and talk to me about. First of all, let me make it known to everyone. I've heard about the rumor that Microsoft is supposed to be buying Valve, and it came up to be false. This is why I don't make live streams on what people tell me before I triple check what you told me. So after a day hit went by after the rumor was first presented to me, it came out on Twitter, and Twitter did a community note, which happens when somebody lies or fabricates information. They did a community note saying that there was nothing truthful about that at all. So if you see any Xbox fans running around the internet claiming that Microsoft is about to buy Valve or Steam, that is completely false. This is the only time you're going to hear me talk about it because it is completely false. Okay? It's been completely debunked. So, if you're in the chat and you have this information and you're trying to bring it to me and you're like, hey, is it real? It's false. Okay? Microsoft is not buying Valve. Valve is not for sale. Okay. Second, PlayStation did not confirm day and date with PC during their financials, and PlayStation also did not confirm that they were putting games on Xbox. All of the information that started to swirl around, or rumors, by the Xbox and the PC community, it seems that all of it was false. So all of that information, they were like, hey, well, as soon as the financials come out, Sony is going to confirm that they're going to put games on Xbox, and they're going to confirm that they're going day and date with PC. That confirmation never came. The whole show, and we're going to watch a little bits and pieces of it. I still can't make out what all was said. From what I've seen, from what I've heard, trust me, if they confirm day and date, if they confirm they were putting games on Xbox, I think there would be a lot more information to cover today. There would have been a lot of gaming news to cover today. But because the IGN people, the media, the hate Sony and hates PlayStation, all the fanboys that hate PlayStation, they didn't get that announcement. They didn't get that confirmation today. They just bug, like I said, in the UK terms, they buggered off. Like they just, like nowhere to be seen. Nobody wanted to talk about any other gaming news because they were waiting on Sony's financials, and they didn't get what they wanted. They didn't hear what they wanted. So all the journalists just, I would assume, went on strike. There's gaming news to cover today, and there's a major topic that we do have to talk about: the discussion between Grand Theft Auto 6 versus Call of Duty. Whether it is impacting Call of Duty of this year or definitely going to impact Call of Duty of next year is definitely an interesting matchup. And it's not because, one is first person, the other one's like a sandbox. No. We're talking about on the basis of popularity. What is this going to mean? Sony is definitely going to have the marketing rights for Grand Theft Auto 6. And then obviously, I would assume that the marketing rights go into full custody of Microsoft by next year. And it is going to be a Grand Theft Auto versus Call of Duty. And this video will stand up. This live stream will stand up to go back to next year. We will come back to this live stream and I'll say, hey, didn't I say that was going to be the matchup? And I think it's going to be a fucking awesome matchup. I can't wait to see that shit, to see which one is more popular. Exactly. I agree, Arnold. Sony is doing the best. They're delivering much more games than anybody else at this time, and much better quality games than anybody else. I mean, I feel like if Sony and PlayStation wasn't in the gaming race right now, would there probably be no gaming industry. Sony is really holding them up. Like, Nintendo is about to retire the Switch, so they're not producing as many games. Xbox is dog shit, so they're not producing any good games. You only really have PlayStation to depend on when it comes to the PC community. If your game's not fully funded through Kickstarter or other means, you know, it's in some sort of an early access stage where, you know, you can't really tell if the game is good or not until it's completed, and it can be completed anywhere between 2 and 7 years. Some games are taking 7 years to come to consoles after early access. And one of those games is Hypercharge Unboxed, which we just talked about and I just made a video about. It took 7 years for it to come to Xbox, and it was on the Nintendo Switch 4 years ago. It was on PC. It came out on PC about 7, 8 years ago. So you can't depend on the PC gaming industry when it comes to if you're a console gamer. If you're a console gamer, you're not really depending that much on Nintendo. This year, their production of or their distribution of video games has not been high at all. And then Xbox is self-explanatory. They're dog shit. We're going to be talking about Hellblade. We're going to be talking a lot about what Hellblade did. And like I said, for the first hour, I'll be here. Then I might transfer over to Discord. But we have to get through this stuff. And I'm not going to be sidetracked. We have to get through these topics. Because there are a lot, even though it does seem like the gaming industry wanted to be quiet. Now, I am well aware that Monday is a holiday. I am well aware. That some people have made a notion to take vacations early, and that is the quote-unquote excuse on why they don't want to cover anything on fucking Thursday. But there are still stuff to cover, and when everybody comes back from their vacation next week, I think they'll be switching over into the Summer Games Fest mode. I know the big question on all of your minds is Sony going to have a showcase? And at this point in time, I can't fucking fathom anything. Like, we had our patterns from what they did last year. We followed that to the T. It is the... Yeah, it is the day that they were supposed to have their showcase. There's no showcase. They didn't tease any showcase. So it is what it is. You said not Hellblade, Hellwalker. Hellblade 2, the God of War killer. I got a nice small pack of gummy bears, because you guys know what it is. The celebration of the death of that game. Oh, God. I'm going to... because I don't got time to scroll all the way up. Okay. Sorry, somebody gave me some money to buy something that they wanted to buy, so let me go buy that shit for them real quick. Proceed to checkout. Shit. Yep. That'll work. Shit. Okay. 1 second, let me do this real quick. Damn it. There we go, there we go, there we go, pay. Good. Okay, great. Okay. So that's all good. Got that all paid for. I'm going to get the Metacritic link so that we can quickly go there, because the last time I went to Metacritic, I had to scroll all the way up through messages. I don't want to do that. So I haven't watched the Jason Voorhees. Jason Voorhees, if you don't know, he's a big scary guy. A lot of horror movies made out of him. Friday the 13th. No, not Friday the 13th. No, it's Jason. It's Jason. Camp Crystal Lake, if you know. Let's go watch this trailer. So this is a trailer for Jason Voorhees going into... he's heading on over to Multiverses, which is a WB property as well, just like what was it? Mortal Kombat is a WB property. So they're saying that there might be like 1 or 2 Mortal Kombat characters that will end up over in this game. I'm gonna mute my mic because I have the sound blasting because I want to hear this shit. So we're gonna take a look at this. I'm gonna be multitasking to get that Metacritic link real quick for Hellblade 2. And oh my god, did it drop or did they boost it back up? They're trying to boost it back up. They're really trying. So the user score finally came out and it's lower than Stellar Blade, and it does look like the Xbox community is desperately trying to boost that user score up. And it doesn't seem to be working because it's lower than Stellar Blade. Stellar Blade is sitting at a 9.3, and Hellblade is sitting at a 7.3. It's about, you know, a 10 to 20 point gap, and it's not looking good for them, bro. I think it's 20, not 10. It's 20. So let's get started with this. You know, I already platinum the original Multiverses. As far as my history, you know, I played a lot of Smash Brothers back in the day. And then, you know, when I stopped gaming with Nintendo, I played a lot of Smash Brothers style games on different platforms. So this is one of the reasons why we're covering this real quick. That's fucking fire. You want to moonwalk? Let me go over. I just want to do a comparison as quick as possible. So obviously, you know, PlayStation did their own little PlayStation All-Stars years ago. And I just wanted to show off the Sweet Tooth. So Sweet Tooth reminds me of Jason. Yeah, Sweet Tooth reminds me of Jason a lot. So let me go show you. He reminds me of Jason, and one of the reasons why is because Sweet Tooth had a machete, and he was a brawler, and he was very heavy-handed. So I'd probably be playing as Jason quite a bit. Because he plays so much like Sweet Tooth from back in the day on PlayStation All-Stars. I'll definitely be playing as Jason. To be honest, I played around with so many people on Multiverses, even PlayStation All-Stars. I did end up with just being a Ratchet and Clank main. I would play around with Kratos. I mastered Kratos. Ratchet and Clank, Spike from Ape Escape, and obviously Sweet Tooth early on in the beta. So if he, you know, if Jason's playing a lot like Sweet Tooth from PlayStation All-Stars, that I'm definitely gonna be playing as Jason on Multiverses. So I think Multiverses comes out next week. It's going to be free to play, but it's available right now if you want to get it early. Founders pack or some shit. They should add All-Stars to PlayStation Plus at least. They did back in the day. They did end up making it a PlayStation Plus game. But as far as like remastering it or porting it to the modern consoles, yes, that is something they need to do. They definitely need to do, but I feel like that PlayStation didn't believe this game did good enough for them to give a fuck about it ever again. And you know how PlayStation is. If you guys don't buy or support the game, they will drop that shit like a bad habit, and they will close down the studio. Sony does not play around with failure. Xbox will fuck around with it. They will kind of keep them up, keep them alive for appearances, reasons. And eventually, when shit really, really is bad on Microsoft lately, they've been closing down these studios. But Sony is much quicker with that. Once they see failure, they will distance themselves from it like the fucking plague. And sadly, PlayStation All-Stars financially did not do very good. And also, the reviews were bad because a lot of people were hating on it. They compared it to Smash Brothers, and they were mad that it wasn't exactly like Smash Brothers, while also saying that the game is a Smash Brothers clone, which I don't understand that. But, you know, that's IGN, right? Like, they liked Hellblade. They like Hellblade too, but they didn't like the Order 1886. So, at least we just got that out. Like, Multiverses is a day one. It's free to play. I can't wait to play that game. DC Universe Online Brainiac returns free launch trailer. Returns launch trailer. Yeah, I'm good. We'll take a look at this. I wanted to, I Space Marines 2. I played it on the PS3 many years ago. I definitely want this game, right? They've delayed it a lot, and it's by Focus, and I don't trust Focus at all. And although I love Warhammer 40k Space Marine, it's being made and published by a studio I don't like. They're attached to a lot of failure, a lot of mid games. I don't know what to do. It was a day one until they delayed it about 2 years now, without no release. Now it has a release date, and they're trying to hype it up, but I don't trust them. Don't get me wrong. It's not that I hate the game or the series. I don't. It's just I don't trust who's making it. And I don't know how polished the game will be or anything. I might be aiming towards picking it up at a later date. But I don't know if I could put a day one stamp on it anymore. Because they just kept delaying this game. Delaying, bro. Like if I was to go and look at the date as to when they announced it versus now, I think it would be about 3 to 4 years that we've been waiting. And it's not like by a Japanese studio, or it's not by an Asian studio or anything. So this is kind of unheard of. Graphics look good, but the hair looks rough. Looks very stiff. So they were showing off the co-op multiplayer for this. I mean, if you really like games like this is gonna be up there, bro. Like, I'm glad they got swords and hammers and shit. 3-player co-op operations. Okay. I wonder, can you play the whole game 3-player co-op? Because that would be so fucking dope. After what Helldivers did for the gaming industry and bringing so much more focus back to co-op play, I might just pick this game up because of co-op. But I do have to see how many people. Oh, they got customizations. Oh, okay. That's as much day one I need. Okay, that's back on the day one status. Yeah, that's back on day one, and that's all it fucking takes. I'm a fucking sucker. I'm a sucker for customization. Okay. Oh, fuck. They got me. They got me on that one. Oh, they got multiplayer. They got 6v6 multiplayer? 3-player co-op? Okay, that's day one. I hope the servers are good. That's probably only... Okay, so they're deleted it. Okay, you can pre-order now. It comes out September 9th. It's a next-gen game, but it's not like blowing me away visually. I think it's the gameplay though. The gameplay is really good. Now they're doing 6v6 competitive multiplayer. That's pretty dope. They're doing 3-player co-op. It's just all about the servers. It's not like a games as a service title, but who knows if they're trying to like have it kind of like one. It's definitely a day one though. But I could eat dirt on this because it's Focus, and I don't trust Focus at all. I don't trust Focus at all. I'm gonna take a look at that trailer again. Okay, so even though you guys are gonna ask me multiple times, for the people in the chat wondering what the name of the game is, the name of the game is Warhammer 40,000 Space Marine Part 2. This video is found on the PlayStation official YouTube channel. It was posted 4 hours ago. And it is of the multiplayer modes reveal. So, before we watch it again, this is the name of the game. Warhammer 40,000 Space Marine 2. This is the multiplayer modes reveal trailer. Okay? I'm trying to help you guys out because I know people are going to keep asking. That's what we're looking at. Yes, it does. It is not online only. You can play it single player. I believe you can play it offline. I mean, you could do that with the first one, but I would assume that you could play it offline unless they switched it. Nice. The combat looks really good. The graphics look good. The weapons look good. It looks like a fun game. It's not, again, it's not like giving me 100% next gen visuals, but you're not going into that for that. Now, I hope the price is convenient. I'll go back and look at the price real quick after we watch this trailer one more time. Again, that 6v6 multiplayer, that shit could be rough, bro. I like that. I haven't had like multiplayer in a game like this in a while. Like, it's definitely giving me Gears of War vibes, and I don't think that's a bad thing, bro. It's definitely day one, bro. That trailer is a day one trailer. That's definitely like a day one trailer. So let's go take a look at Space Marines and see what the pre-orders looking like. I think they've been open to pre-orders, but then they closed them because they delayed the game again. Excuse me. So let's see what they want. I figured they wanted a straight 70 for that. I don't know if I can give up 70 for this. I do know that they have co-op. I do know they have competitive multiplayer. I know you can play the game in the single player for the campaign. So you do have all three. It is customary in this day and age, if you put a game on PS5 only and not on PS4, that you're going to have to do $70. Me personally, though, I don't feel that the game is $70 worth it, I'm probably not going to buy it. Now, it's a day one, and I played the first one. Didn't beat it. I really want this game, but I don't think it's a $70 game, and I think it's good. Really, really good. They got to do better marketing. The reason why I'm kind of reluctant on the $70. If I'm reluctant, other gamers are reluctant. If they're reluctant, it's not going to be a big community for co-op, and it's not going to be a big community for multiplayer, competitive multiplayer. And since this is a game that has co-op and competitive multiplayer, we're going to need a lot of gamers to play a game like this to carry it past the finish line and for it to have long legs. And I just don't know a lot of gamers right now, as of right now, that's saying, hey, I'm picking this up, I'm picking this up. So what I'll do is, it's a long time between now and September. I'll wait. I won't be putting my money down yet. I think I'll be putting my money down in June for the boxing game to clear that out the way. That's only $60. And then I guess after the Summer Games Fest, we'll see what other games are coming out this year, which is something I definitely want to wait. But the trailer definitely was giving me day one vibes, automatic day one vibes. Very good trailer. But $70 when I know your game ain't completely next gen and I don't trust Focus Entertainment at all ever. Yeah, I'm a little spooked about that. Yeah, it's definitely a Gears of War type. PlayStation got so many games coming. I know Grand Theft Auto 6 will be dope. Yeah, it definitely will. That guy, Pastor and Mello are too confident. Laugh alone. Hellblade too soon. They do. Let me go, because I see y'all talking about Hellblade so much in the chat. Let me just first say, and I have to really stress this. Some people say, not some people, a lot of people say this statement. If you don't play the game, you don't know if the game is good. Nigga, I've been gaming for a longer time than a lot of you guys. I've been covering games. I've been reviewing games. I've completed multiple games. When you're talking to somebody like myself, I do have that gamer intuition on a high fucking level. I can tell if a game is fucking bad. I don't need to go waste my fucking money to tell you what we all fucking know. We knew Suicide Squad was going to be bad. I skipped it. I knew what I knew about Forspoken, and a lot of other people skipped it. Get mad if you want. There are a lot of games that are just automatic day ones, and there are a lot of games that are automatic skips. This is probably more day one than a fucking skip. It's the publisher that I don't like. Focus Entertainment. They scare me. They've been attached to a lot of games that look really flashy and look really good, and then ain't nobody buy it because everybody I like the game, but I don't like the game that much to throw up that much money. Focus ain't on that level where they should continuously charge $70, and they're gonna keep it at $70, and it may not do that good. So, let's see what they got for the editions. $70 for the normal edition, $100 for the gold edition and $110 for the ultra edition. So they have a season pass. You can unlock the game 4 days early if you pay $100 for the gold edition, or $110 for the ultra edition. Matt Craig's Chosen DLC is included on both of those editions. The season pass is also included on both of those editions, but only the Ultramarines Champion Pack is included in the Ultra Edition for $110. So again, they're following the normal generic, editions thing. I really enjoyed the first game, like, a lot. Again, I did not beat it. Wish I could, but I can't go backwards unless I go pick that game up physical or something like that. I wish they would have re-released the first game to get people hyped about the second, and then the second would have sold better. I really was hoping that between when they revealed the second one and when it came out, they would have had a remastered version of the first game, but they don't. And it really, really sucks. So we're going to just... Space Marine. We're just going to put Space Marine, and just to see if they have anything else. So what they have Space Marine, then they have these Space Hawks, right? Let me see, Space Hawk. In some way, shape, or form, is related to a degree to this. To a degree. It's on a deep sale. It kind of looks similar. You know how people be copying off of shit. Let me see. They got a lot of glamour shot, but not a lot of real in-game shots. But it's similar to what we just saw, but it's not exactly the same. Space Hawk Deathwing Enhanced Edition. Oh shit. It's by Focus Entertainment. Wow, what do you fucking know? Look, man, I can't trust them. It doesn't mean the series is bad. This is I can't trust Focus. Like Focus been on some hit or miss shit, and yeah, this one's by Focus as well. And at this point in time, bro, like when you give your IP to Focus, and then look at both of these games and look at how low they are. They're like $4.50, $2.24. Like these games dropped dramatically, not because they're fucking old, but because they weren't that good and they didn't do so good. And I would be stupid to pick up this game for fucking $70 and then this shit don't do good and they start dropping like flies. I know a lot of you guys are tired. Like you pick up a game that you're unsure about, and then like 2 to 3 months later, that shit drops in price. I'm like, yeah, bro, I'm good. So it's on my I'm definitely getting list, but it's probably not gonna be day one because I don't want to support Focus and I don't fuck with those guys. It's sad, really, really sad. And knowing the game industry, there's gonna be something else big in September. Unless that's just gonna be the major game, and I highly doubt that. Focus has never been that lucky to be able to dominate a single month. Let's go on over to Metacritic because I know a lot of you guys. Been talking about Hellblade in the fucking chat. I highly doubt anybody gives a fuck about Hellblade, like in a good way. I think we care about it being that one other game that's supposed to save Xbox and does absolutely nothing. This whole fucking bullshit with the Xbox community. Like it's always that one game supposed to save them, and every time they put their faith, they put their mortgage, they put their kids as a sacrifice for these games to do numbers, for these games to be so great that it kills PlayStation, and it never fucking happens, bro. Like, look at that shit, bro. Like. That shit's sitting at a fucking 81. It's gonna be stuck there. It has 18 fucking mixed scores and 1 fucking red score. That shit ain't getting any higher anymore. There's not enough Xbox gaming websites to give it any more perfect scores to bring it back out of this fucking dump. So it's going to stay there. And these are the reviews, but I want to look at the user score because it was fucking low, but it was cut off. Let me see. Let's go kick. Let's kick over here. How does Sony wish list work? I put the Order 1886 on the wish list last week, and then the price dropped 200 less. I bought it. Well, I mean, sometimes they send you a notification when your game's on sale, and sometimes it's on time and sometimes it's not. Like, I was looking at Pac-Man to pick that up, and I saw it before they gave me the notification that it was on sale. So that's kind of how it is. So sometimes it works and sometimes it doesn't. And I will say most of the time it works late. Okay, so yeah, I got advertisements on the PlayStation browser. So this is what we're looking at. We're looking at the user score. Right, the user score for Hellblade 2. The user score for Hellblade 2 is sitting at a 73. I'm going to get all this information out. It's sitting at a 73, a 7.3. Stellar Blade is at a 9.3. So that's 20 points higher. Like, I think gamers themselves agree that this is a bad game. It's also, from what I heard, some people were saying that, like, the God of War Ragnarok Valhalla free DLC is longer than this, and it was free. It was 100% free. It was a free upgrade, a free update. Sorry, for people that own the game. No additional price. No additional cost. This game, however, is, well, if we're being 100% honest, $50 fucking and 5 hours long. I think my time with Valhalla, I think I already had passed 5 hours or barely past 5 hours. And I have lots to do. I never beat Valhalla. And I want to. This game, however, I don't think anybody wants to go and play this game. I don't think anybody wants to beat this game. God of War has better combat, better animations, better visuals, in my personal opinion. Better story, better music, a better character development. This game, again, hyped up to holy hell by the Xbox gaming community. Sorry, the Xbox trolling community, because they don't play games. I don't know what the fuck they are anymore. This is bad, people. This is not good at all. Like, let's have that score there, that mixed score. That's a mixed or average score. That is not a good score. It was at 6 point something earlier today, but like I said, the Xbox fans, they're like, hey, we have to save this game. And it didn't do much saving. It's still fucking yellow. It's still a mid-ass game. They've been working on this shit for like, what, 7 fucking years, man? That should have been... is it 7 years? Or was it like 5 years? Something like that. And since the beginning of the gen. And which was funny because they showed off the announcement of this game in 2019 at the Game Awards. So that was in December of 2019. That cinematic wasn't a representation of what the game would actually become. It wasn't even on the right engine. Then they had to redo the game on the Unreal Engine 5. And from what I'm hearing, it seems like they were cutting corners and to try to rush this game out. This game financially is... Oh my God, we just got... I don't think you guys are going to understand what I'm trying to say without you thinking I'm a hater. So what we're going to do is we're gonna just go get the link for the Amazon bestsellers. Amazon bestsellers video games. Amazon bestsellers video games. I'll go get this one. There we go. Perfect. So people argue, well, it's a green Metacritic score, so it did good. No, it didn't. It was supposed to do way better than that. It was supposed to be in the 90s. The way the Xbox fans were hyping this shit up, this game should have been in the 90s. The user score should have showed that all gamers that played this game thought it was a good game. It should have been green. It should not be yellow. Right? This shit's borderline fucking 80. It just made it past 80. It's 81. And it's going to be stuck there. And if they get any more mixed scores or red scores, this game will fucking drop. And it might end up somewhere in the 70s. What's very interesting about the situation is this game shares the same spotlight as another game. And that's why I wanted you guys to see this. So let's go search Hellblade. And let's just go search both of them up. I love patterns. You guys just have no idea. It's so fucking funny. I don't know who the fuck this guy is. I wish he would get off my fucking computer screen. Okay. Did you guys see? Can you see it now? When you see the joke, let me know in the chat. Let's have some fun with this. Let's get some engagement going. I'm here. You're here. I'm showing you something. Let me know that you see it. Do you see it? Do you see it? Let me know when you see it. 'Cause that's the really important part. Let me know when you see it. Exactly. Like this was one thing I wanted to talk to you guys about, but if Uncompetitive was here, I probably wouldn't be able to think straight. No offense, Uncompetitive, but we'd be getting off topic because of you. One thing I will say is that when it comes to this game, I don't think that a lot of people understood that it wasn't going to save Xbox. Also, just because Microsoft acquires a studio does not mean they're going to treat them like Sony. Like, Sony will make that studio better. You guys are in the chat talking about what Insomniac is able to do. And this is after Sony acquired Insomniac. Insomniac became a better studio after the acquisition. After Microsoft acquired Ninja Theory, they did not become better. They became worse. Microsoft did not give them a huge budget for this game. They did not get a new studio for this game. They didn't get any real assistance from Microsoft, and it can show from what the game ended up being. It's almost as though Microsoft acquired a studio so the game wouldn't go to PlayStation, but then also didn't commit to helping them properly. Because the game should have been out a lot quicker, and it should have been a longer game, and it should have been a completed game. 5 hours, $50, 5 years to wait. That doesn't make sense. And it's still on the level of a glorified tech demo, aka indie game. You know? And for the standard of what they just received. 5 hours. Unreal Engine 5, which means you didn't use your own engine, you used somebody else's engine to do all the real heavy lifting. You still took 5 fucking years. And you're charging people you're charging people $50 for 5 hours of play. And you made them wait 5 years for that. You made them wait 5 years for 5 hours for $50. Microsoft was supposed to make people better, right? Well, that's not true. We knew that wasn't going to happen. But, I mean, we expected it to happen. Right? We expected it to happen. For real. Didn't happen. So, it is what it is. This is not good. The sequel has the same exact score as the first installment. This is not good. The studio is going to get closed down. Not because I want them to get closed down. It's just this score isn't bringing any glory to the game. Right? Also, I want you guys to be very, very careful when you trash this game. This game is a glorified tech demo, and it is being marched around inside the gaming journalist pool to be considered for Game of the Year. You guys need to fight. The PlayStation community, everybody's hearing my voice. You guys need to fight against this shit. 5 hours. You made people wait 5 fucking years, and you're going to say a glorified tech demo is worthy of Game of the Year? No. No, no, no. If this is considered Game of the Year, you can give Game of the Year status to Stellar Blade, which has the same exact score. Let's go talk. I gave you guys enough time, right? But this is what I'm going to do. I gave you guys enough time, but I'm going to take a screenshot. Hold on. I'm going to take a screenshot. I'm going to perfectly crop it because I'm going to need this. We're gonna do like a 1-2. Okay, put that right there. Let me zoom in a little bit more. Perfect screenshot. Save new, replace original. Yeah, that's perfect. That's a perfect screenshot. The VR version that was released in 2018 is better than the sequel. It's sitting at 87. Come on, make it make sense to me. Let's look at this. Let's have fun with this. Make it make sense. This game was gonna kill God of War. This game was gonna kill PlayStation. What happened? Can somebody in the chat enlighten me? What happened? This is a perfect picture. I should print this shit out and put it on my wall. What happened? This game is possibly days, maybe even hours away from having a lower Metacritic score than the first game, which is very fucking sad. That was their goal with every acquisition. All those studios sold more so on PlayStation versus Xbox. Exactly. And it's like they're killing these studios. Oh, let me acquire them so the game doesn't go to PlayStation, but I'm not going to help them be better. And they're just going to fade away, and then we're going to have to close them down anyway. It's just, it feels pointless to me. Carry on. Karan? Is it Karan Williams? What's going on, man? No, this is definitely not what the devs had in mind, Craven. They did not want this. Nick, what's going on? You said, Jay, you can safely say watching the game qualifies you as playing this slop. As a matter of fact, you probably had a better time watching it than playing it. I'm not going to watch any more of that. That was sad. I watched a bit of it from different content creators yesterday, but nothing grabbed me, bro. Like, there is absolutely no interest in that game. If you know, you know. You knew this game was going to be dog shit. Hellblade 2 is 70% walking while doing nothing. Oh, that's crazy, bro. Arnold, you say, what if Microsoft is sabotaging these studios deliberately? But I can't think why they would do that. Well, I mean, kill the industry that rejected you. That's what you do. Destabilize the industry that rejected you, and know that you can outlive them because you have a lot of money, and know that you can buy everybody and make their life a living hell if they don't give you what you want, which is respect. And yeah, there's a reason for everything. They're hurting the gaming industry. Xbox being a shitty platform hurts the gaming industry. Microsoft buying studios to benefit the dying Xbox hurts the gaming industry. Microsoft then closing down those studios and firing those people hurt the gaming industry. I mean, I can't find a single fucking good thing Xbox has done in the last 5 to 8 years. Fuck 360. That shit was two fucking generations ago. They haven't done anything but hurt the gaming industry. Shit. During the 360 age, they were using DVD 9 disc while PlayStation was moving ahead with Blu-ray technology. Again, even back then, they were holding back the gaming industry. They were hurting the gaming industry. Like, they have not done anything. The green clowns better never say that a Sony game is a walking simulator. Of course, they can never say that ever again. This picture right here, it'll be floated around. I'll be sharing that image around because that right there is solid gold. I'm going to go back into Metacritic so we can go take a look at Stellar Blade. And we're going to be going to the Amazon bestsellers if the link wants to work, but it doesn't want to work. It doesn't want to work. So I found a way to get back in there. In the meantime, let me put Stellar Blade up in the search bar. Microsoft Zero. Fuck you, man. Get out of my face. I know you know I'm talking about you. Microsoft too. I don't know how that's even possible. Fucking Microsoft. You see right here? Fuck! I did it again. I wish we had a real internet browser so one button wouldn't send me back to the fucking main menu. Okay. I was about to say, you see how Stellar Blade is sitting at an 81 as well? Let's go into Stellar Blade before I fuck up. Okay. So Stellar Blade is sitting at an 81, and the user score is not a 93, a 93. Sorry, it's not a 9.3. It's actually a 9.2. But that's really good. Also, I will say Stellar Blade did not receive one red review. Although we know the gaming journalists really wanted Stellar Blade to get one red review, they did not give it a red review. So Stellar Blade and Hellblade 2 both are sitting at an 81. The tiebreaker is when you go to the user score, where, as you can see, everybody that played Stellar Blade loved it, sitting at a 9.2. That means this game is better than Hellblade. It's a very simple math right here. More people like this game than Hellblade, and I would guarantee more people played this game than Hellblade. If you look at the critics, more people reviewed this game than Hellblade. I mean, facts are facts. I told you guys this was going to be a comparison months ago, and it is actually a comparison. Both of the games have Blade in it, and both of the games are sitting at 81 on Metacritic. The tiebreaker is the user score. Stellar Blade 1. Hellblade 2 is not a game. It's a tech demo. Like I said, exactly. It's a glorified tech demo. And they're charging $50 for it. if that game, and we know it will, comes to PlayStation, I don't expect PlayStation gamers to buy that shit for $50. And anybody that buys that shit for $50, knowing that you're going to get 5 hours or less of play, I'm going to look at you like you're silly, man, because I can't. I can't. They want to put their games over here, yeah, but we're not obligated to buy these games to financially save Xbox. That is not our responsibility. That was the responsibility of the Xbox community. If they no longer want to buy games, why the fuck should we buy their games once they bring them over? This game will come over, and I'm talking about Hellblade 2, but you don't have to buy that shit, bro. I prefer couch plug and play to the cloud. Oh yeah, I remember the plug and play little game systems you buy back in the day. You plug the 3 colors in the back of your TV, and some of the devices had their own little controller with it. Yeah, that was fun. Andrew Wilkins is back in the building. What's going on? It's been a long time, bro. You said I told Link hard-headed self that's Microsoft won't release even one okay game this generation. Yeah, I mean, hey, some people don't want to learn. They got to learn the hard way. My question now is, Starfield didn't kill PlayStation. Hellblade 2 didn't kill PlayStation. Now, what are they looking for to kill PlayStation? Like, if we're being honest right now, like, what can kill PlayStation? I know what can kill Xbox. Grand Theft Auto is going to kill Xbox. The reason why is because Xbox is strongly aligning itself with Call of Duty. That means that PlayStation is in a position to make their relationship stronger with Grand Theft Auto, since Microsoft's going to take control of everything related to Call of Duty, obviously, because they own the parent, which is Activision. Then at that point in time, Sony can make a pretty damn good relationship with Rockstar to not have the game exclusive, but to have marketing rights, for it to have a console bundle, for it to have exclusive content. These small little things are massive to a casual gamer. That makes their decision very easy to go and buy a PlayStation. The decision to buy a PlayStation has been very easy for a lot of them for a very long time. With that being said, well, that's the life of a PC gamer. It looked like Dr. Disrespect, something went wrong with his computer again. You guys don't see me making videos about that shit. Oh yeah, that's one of the things I love about console gaming. Yeah, I'll fucks with that all day. I'm gonna watch that video too. But yeah, I feel like the Grand Theft Auto thing, it's gonna be just crazy, bro. Like, you know what what's gonna happen with Grand Theft Auto? People already recognize Grand Theft Auto as a PlayStation game. And I know a lot of people go like, that's a lie. Okay, if you think it's a lie, right? Go look at all the Grand Theft Auto games besides Grand Theft Auto 4, and you tell me what platform was the main platform to sell those games. So Grand Theft Auto 5, sold best on PlayStation. Grand Theft Auto 1, 2 were only on PlayStation and also on PC. Grand Theft Auto 3, Vice City, San Andreas, first released on PlayStation 2 before going to Xbox and PC. So most Grand Theft Autos, almost all but except 4. I can't talk about 4 because, we don't know what happened with that one. Because 360 was the market leader for a time during that generation. So it stands to reason with them having the Lost in a Dam and the Ballad of Gay Tony DLC first. It would stand to reason that more people brought Grand Theft Auto on Xbox than PlayStation that gen. But all the other Grand Theft Autos, and 5 was better than 4, by the way, and sold better on PlayStation. Grand Theft Auto 6 is in a very strong position to sell better. I'm gonna turn the music all the way down because I don't want no copyright. Yeah, Grand Theft Auto 6 is in a strong position to sell better on PlayStation. And if you're a casual gamer and you see Grand Theft Auto and it's only on PlayStation and it's only on Xbox, be smart about this. This is not a recording. I'm looking at the chat. Be smart about this answer. Be smart. Be smart. If you go into a game store or electronics store and you don't currently have Xbox or PlayStation, Grand Theft Auto comes out and there's a new boxing game at the end of this year on consoles. That matters to casual gamers a lot. Trust me. It'll come into play soon. I'll show the gameplay soon. The thing is, what platform do you think they're going to buy? You don't want to answer? That's cool. That's what we got polls for. And big shout out to everybody that's been subscribing to get us to 10,000 subscribers so we can use features like polls. Although it was hidden behind a 10,000 subscriber, we ended up getting it unlocked anyway because they unlocked it. But I still am grateful for the people that have subscribed. And if you have not subscribed yet, you can subscribe right now. I'm gonna make a poll real quick. I want to be real fair about this question. Okay. Let me change that. I hope that's a good question. Okay. The poll should be up. The question is, which platform will you be playing Grand Theft Auto 6 on? So, this is the thing, man. Grand Theft Auto, the question in the chat is Grand Theft Auto 6 and Grand Theft Auto 5. And Grand Theft Auto in general is more popular than Call of Duty. And the reason why is because it was more popular in Call of Duty before Modern Warfare came out, which revolutionized Call of Duty and brought the popularity of Call of Duty to where it's at right now. If it wasn't for Modern Warfare and Modern Warfare 2. But Grand Theft Auto 3 came out before Modern Warfare, and Grand Theft Auto has been fucking hot fire ever since. With that being said, Grand Theft Auto 6 is coming out next year, regardless of which Call of Duty releases next year. What that means is that there is going to be a time period next year where their Grand Theft Auto releases and Call of Duty is also releasing. This is where it gets really weird. We have the confirmation from Rockstar that Grand Theft Auto is coming out fall of next year. And we know that Call of Duty comes out fall. So they're going to go up against each other. This is no clickbait title. This is something you guys should really think about. This game is going to be coming out possibly next to or around the same time as the next the next Call of Duty for 2025. It's going to be a fucking bloodbath. And I know who the winner is. The winner is staring you right in the face. Most casual gamers that don't currently have a gaming platform in their house, they will buy a PlayStation to play this game because that's the platform they played most of the Grand Theft Auto games on. I remember my first time, my first experience with Grand Theft Auto. I never owned it, not 3, until later on in my life. But I remember when it came out, I had went over church member's house. He was a gamer. He was an older guy, and he was a gamer though. And I remember him having a PS2, the slim one, the real slim one. He had a PS2. The PS2 was on his bed. I can remember it like it was yesterday. And he was the PS2 was hooked up to this TV, and he was playing Grand Theft Auto. And this was like an older guy, not like super old at that time, but he was an older guy. He just had a daughter or whatever. And you know, like I was like probably like shit, I don't know, fucking like 11 or 12. And I'm like, man, this dude's playing games too. I'm like, that's awesome. Cause I didn't run into a lot of adults around that time that played games. They thought games was stupid. So I thought that most adults didn't play games, and it was only us kids and teenagers that were playing games. And to see him play Grand Theft Auto, when you like, I'm looking at the dude like, nah, there's no way he plays video games. And he had a PS2 for it. He wasn't playing that shit on Xbox because remember, Grand Theft Auto 3 came out first on PlayStation 2 because Microsoft didn't trust Rockstar. We have talked about this history before, and I have the soundbite and I want to go over it. It's just crazy. It's just really, really crazy. Okay, so let me go get the soundbite. Sorry, I just need to send a text to somebody. I want to go get this soundbite. It should be in a console or folder that I have, which has over 1,169 pieces of fucking info at any given time. I can literally just, bro, Xbox fans don't fuck with me on Twitter because I can just destroy them easily. I got whatever I need. Whatever I need, I got it in this folder for console. I got them. I got them in this folder right here. Whatever I need, I can get them. So, let me go down, because this was a video that happened a while ago, and I saved it. Because I thought it was very important to keep this video, because a lot of people will not realize what the connection or relationship is between Sony and Rockstar. And it doesn't take a lot of research to know that the first three Grand Theft Auto games were first on PlayStation when it came to consoles. Look, I don't even remember the Grand Theft Auto 1 and 2 ended up going to Xbox. I could be wrong, but I don't think those two came to Xbox. I know 3, San Andreas, Vice City, 4, 5, they ended up going to Xbox, obviously. But I don't think that the first two ended up going to Xbox. They were on PC, but they weren't on Xbox. Trying to find this video. I can't find it. Oh, there it is. Woo, 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 woo. All I'm going to say, if you have not heard this interview, open your ears, open your hearts. Just understand what's going on. We're going to talk about Concord. There's not much to talk about because we don't have a lot of information or gameplay. I'm very excited to learn more about it, and I would love to have a PlayStation console exclusive shooter again. So I have to wait because I just don't have anything really to talk about. But I am excited about it. It's just I don't have any gameplay. I don't have any screenshots. There's nothing really to talk about. But I hope that we can get some gameplay this year. I hope that before the end of summer we got a release date. We get a release date and we also get some gameplay because we need some. That shit look hype. The trailer look hype. We definitely will take a look at the CGI trailer that we saw last year. Okay, guys. You want to know your history? Here's your chance.
A new idea from a small game publisher that had come to us and said, hey, we want to dust off one of the 2D games that we had done for PC. We're going to really invest in it. We think it's going to be really exciting.
And these newly important executives in Xbox who would review all the pitches from publishers and developers, they said, I don't think that game are going to be able to make the transition from 2D to 3D.
They felt that it was complicated. They didn't really understand the user interface. They thought that it was based on a game that hadn't been all that successful. To my surprise, it was rejected.
And that game was called Grand Theft Auto 3.
It ended up selling 14.5 million units. It was the top-selling game of 2001 and would have been the top-selling game of 2002 if it wasn't beaten by its own sequel.
Heard around the industry. Despite seeing Grand Theft Auto 3 go to PlayStation, Microsoft was still well positioned to attract other developers to its platform.
We needed a vibrant and strong third-party lineup of games that customers would love, and we wanted the industry to look at us as something that was going to be worthy of development. We wanted to have the very best games.
So again, you see while they're acquiring people, they want to have the best game. They think that if they acquire the people that made best games, that they'll be the best. Now, let me explain to you guys how time works. So there was a time where I was a Nintendo fan and I didn't like PlayStation. As you guys know me, you never knew that version of me. You will never know that specific version of me. You know the JayTech that is a PlayStation gamer. You never met the JayTech. You never knew the JayTech that was only a Nintendo fan. That version of JayTech was never even making YouTube videos. That's how time works. You will never see that version. You never experience that version ever. They believe that Call of Duty from the past was really hot and that Hellblade was hot and whatever other studios they picked them up for what they had that was hot. And they were like, well, okay, they're hot. Let me pick them up. They're going to continue to cook and make hot shit. That's not how that shit works, bro. So they're like, hey, you guys made the best games. We're going to pick you up. I bet you're going to keep making the best games when you're with us. That's not happening. Time and time again, whether you're looking at Bethesda or Ninja Theory, yeah, that's just how it is. We don't know what's going to happen with Activision, so I ain't going to talk about Call of Duty because even if Call of Duty is good or bad this year, people going to buy it like hot fire. So, but I do believe that this is the last year that Call of Duty going to dominate anything. You know, and there has been so many cases where like games like Helldivers has had its time in the sun for like 2 straight months, where it was just dominating the sales charts and selling better and being a higher, more popular game than the Call of Duty. So with that being said, Grand Theft Auto has a very high chance of killing Call of Duty, not just for a season, not for a couple months, right? We're talking about for the rest of gaming, because gaming, you know, it's not looking so good. Microsoft really needs to rethink their strategy. This strategy they had from back in the day is a strategy they go by now. They want the best games on their platform. And they think that if they have the best games on their platform, it will bring customers to their platform. That is not the case. There are tons of multi-platform Game of the Year contender titles that are on Xbox, and no one buys an Xbox to play those games. You see what I'm saying? Hellblade 2 was not a system seller. It wasn't a system seller. So, hey, it is what it is, man. Like being real. Monte White, you said people don't go full Xbox talking about a game we haven't seen gameplay of yet. Exactly. Like me personally, I'm excited about Concord, but like I continue to tell you guys, we have no gameplay. I can't get excited like you guys. I don't know how you guys are so excited. It's just like the CGI was good and the art style and the setting looked good, but I didn't see enough. At least with Grand Theft Auto, we got like in-game gameplay cutscenes, and we see more with like what it's gonna be like. But you know, when it comes to Concord, we didn't see that, so I can't really get excited about that. I was a Nintendo fan who graduated from Super NES to PlayStation. I was a Nintendo fan who graduated from DS to DS to PS2. That's what got me to switch. You know, I was on the go a lot, moving around a lot, and I was a handheld gamer. And you know, first DS got stolen. My second DS failed, top screen cracked, and it just was like enough was enough. Also, there was a massive gaming drought for the DS, and but in the first portion of 2000, the first and second portion of 2005, the system came out November 2004. In 2005, it was going through a massive drought of games. They weren't able to keep the games coming in the first full year of its release. Now, so many of the DS games that made history came out many years later, and a lot of factors made it very easy for me to, you know, switch to PlayStation. After I got that PSP for Christmas, it was just a wrap. After that, I was just full PlayStation. And that, it's not like I didn't have a PlayStation growing up. It's not like I wasn't gaming on PlayStation growing up, but you know, I was more of a Nintendo fan after that. I tell you guys different times in my life where I had a PS1. My mom had got me the little TV part that hooked on. I was playing SmackDown 2. I was playing Tekken 3 and shit. Like, I had a lot of fun with the PS2, but I ended up spending more time with Nintendo, and respectfully, that's why I used to call myself a Nintendo fan back then, because I had more game time on file, more games completed and stuff on Nintendo platforms than it, on PlayStation 1. Oh, excuse me. But yeah, long story short, I'm gonna play the story for you guys one more time. Long story short, there's a deeper relationship between Sony and Rockstar when it comes to Grand Theft Auto, and what I'm gonna play one more time for you guys is the reason why. So I'm going to play this for you guys one more time so you guys know the history of Grand Theft Auto PlayStation and Grand Theft Auto and Xbox. You got to listen to this. Very, very educational. And it's not boring. So definitely listen. Don't leave. I'm looking at the viewer count just like you guys are. Don't fucking leave. Listen to this.
A new idea from a small game publisher that had come to us and said, hey, we want to dust off one of the 2D games that we had done for PC. We're going to really invest in it. We think it's going to be really exciting.
And these newly important executives in Xbox who would review all the pitches from publishers and developers, they said, I don't think that game they're going to be able to make the transition from 2D to 3D.
They felt that it was complicated. They didn't really understand the user interface. They thought that it was based on a game that hadn't been all that successful. To my surprise, it was rejected.
And that game was called Grand Theft Auto 3.
It ended up selling 14.5 million units. It was the top-selling game of 2001 and would have been the top-selling game of 2002 if it wasn't beaten by its own sequel.
It was the pass heard around the industry. Despite seeing Grand Theft Auto 3 go to PlayStation, Microsoft was still well positioned to attract other developers to its platform.
We needed a vibrant and strong third-party lineup of games that customers would love, and we wanted the industry to look at us as something that was going to be worthy of development. We wanted to have the very best games.
They wanted to have the very best games. They're still going by that same strategy that if they have the best games, things will change around. Again, I'm looking at the video in my console war folder, and if I'm just gonna play it, and maybe you guys will find out the similarities. You're gonna fucking love this if you love Phil Spencer.
We're not in the business of out-consoling Sony or out-consoling Nintendo. There isn't really a great solution or win for us. And I know that will upset a ton of people, but it's just the truth of the matter is that when you're third place in...
I just want to correct you, Arnold. The guy that did the interview, that was not Phil Spencer. That was the dude in charge of the original Xbox. So the guy you were listening to about the history of them skipping over Grand Theft Auto 3, that was not Phil Spencer. That was the lead guy in charge for the original Xbox during 2001. So just to correct some stuff, when we're listening to the history of the Grand Theft Auto 3, Microsoft skipping over Grand Theft Auto 3, which they could have had it as an exclusive, that is not Phil Spencer talking. That is not Phil Spencer talking. I'm going to go back to the Phil Spencer soundbite, but the guy that was talking about Grand Theft Auto, that was not Phil Spencer. But what I'm saying is that Microsoft, no, it wasn't Don Matrick either. Let me go get the name, because you guys are going to keep throwing out wrong names. Let me get the name. I think it was Jason Holtman. Yeah, I think it was Jason Holtman. I think it was Jason Holtman. Or was it Seamus Blakely? But it wasn't Don Matrick. Don Matrick like rose to power during the 360 gen. But it wasn't Phil Spencer and it wasn't Don Matrick. During the interview, they had their names, but that clip starts late and it doesn't put the name up there. But it wasn't Don Matrick. And this is what I can do for you.
A new idea from a small game publisher.
This is the guy talking.
Hey, we want to dust off one of the 2D games.
So this is the guy.
We're going to really invest in it. We think it's going to be really exciting.
And these newly important.
So this is the video I'm listening to. It's not just a soundbite. It's actually a video.
Pitches from publishers and developers. They said,
So none of the people on screen are Don Matrick or Phil Spencer. If you know their names, you can say their names.
They felt that it was complicated. They didn't really understand the user interface. They thought that it was based on a game that hadn't been all that successful. To my surprise, it was rejected.
and that game was called Grand Theft Auto 3.
It ended up selling 14.5 million units. It was the top-selling game of 2001 and would have been the top-selling game of 2002 if it wasn't beaten by its own sequel.
It was the pass heard around the industry. Despite seeing Grand Theft Auto 3 go to PlayStation, Microsoft was still well-positioned to attract other developers to its platform.
We needed a vibrant and strong
So,
third-party lineup.
yeah, that's the name of that's the dude, but I don't know his name because I'm not a, you know. That's the name. Seamus Black. I don't know if you guys are trolling or not, but that's the name of the dude. I don't know if it was Ed Fries. Let me go check. I don't know if it was Blackley. Let me see if it was I'll see. So when I put the name there and I'll see the face. I'm trying to copy the name. They didn't let me copy the name. Let me copy the name. Nah, that's not him. That's not him. That wasn't him. I don't think it was Ed Fries either. Those two dudes was in charge of Xbox at the time, Ed and Seamus. Yeah, I don't think that was him. But the dude that was talking, I think he was over top of like getting games. Like I don't think he was the head of Xbox, but I think he was like in charge of getting games to Xbox, like making the deals, like the third party deals and stuff. That's why he was doing the interview. I referred to him as head because I thought he was the head, but after doing our research just now, he was not the head. But I think he was in charge of getting games, getting third party content. And he did bring Grand Theft Auto 3 before the Microsoft people, and Microsoft didn't, like he was saying, Microsoft didn't have faith in Rockstar back then. I don't know why, like, you know, but they had, this is the thing, Microsoft had the chance of making Grand Theft Auto exclusive. If it would have blew up, then they could have acquired the studio and just kept all Grand Theft Auto games on Xbox permanently. But because they didn't care about the game, Sony ended up having Grand Theft Auto exclusively for 3 games and then made a bigger relationship with Rockstar. And let's talk about Grand Theft Auto 5, not Grand Theft Auto 4. And with Grand Theft Auto 5, they had an even deeper relationship with Rockstar. I mean, they most of the most popular Grand Theft Auto games were much better on PlayStation or first on PlayStation. So Grand Theft Auto 1 and 2 first on PlayStation, or only on PlayStation when it comes to consoles. Then you had Grand Theft Auto 3, Vice City, San Andreas, first on PlayStation consoles. Like, they were not released on Xbox at the same time. They were not released on any Nintendo systems at the same time. There was a point in time where those 3 games were exclusive to PlayStation. And then years later, they ended up putting it on the original Xbox and re-releasing them multiple times and remastering them multiple times. But there are so many gamers that have memories of playing their first Grand Theft Auto on a PlayStation. And that is why we have the title that we have for this live stream, because, bro, there is no way that Sony does not go deeper into making a major bid for a huge collaboration. I don't see a reason for Microsoft to do a collaboration with Grand Theft Auto when you already have Call of Duty. You're not going to be able to get both, especially since both games are going to come out around the same time. That is why. That is, I know it's really early to make a video like this, and I know many other content creators have been making crazy amounts of Grand Theft Auto content. And no, I haven't done that shit because there was really nothing to talk about. But this is definitely something I think you guys should pay attention to. You know, we get the marketing rights to show off Grand Theft Auto, get a PS5 console bundle, and some more shit. And they keep Call of Duty for whatever it's worth. Whether it's going to be good or bad. Let them have Call of Duty in some ways more than one when it comes to marketing, and have the marketing for Grand Theft Auto on PlayStation. And see who wins. Yeah, that's the name of the clip. It's called Power On the History of Xbox, which is actually a great documentary. Yeah, I do too. I think the Grand Theft Auto deal is definitely with PlayStation. His name is Kevin Buttress. Thank you, bro. Thank you. Yeah, I think that's him. Yeah. Yeah, that's him. Yeah. Damn, you know, some people, like, when they get older, they, like, start to let their stuff go. He's one of those people that's, like, he looked really, really different when he was young, and then he got older, and the fat around his neck just increased tremendously. It almost makes him look like he's not even the same person. No offense to him. But when I see his younger pictures, I do know this guy. I do remember seeing him when it came to, like, covering gaming back then. I do remember seeing him on stage and shit like that. He's a pretty familiar face when it came to Xbox. Interesting. Yeah, that's him. Yeah, that's him. Thanks for the West Lane. This is what he used to look like back in the day, though. The picture down there, that's what he used to look like back in the day. And this is what he looked like during the interview. Almost like a completely different person. Yeah, that was him. Yeah. That was him during the Xbox, one of the early Xbox conferences. So he, you know, in all due respect, that dude's a fucking hero, though, because he wanted Microsoft to invest, and he wanted Microsoft to invest in Grand Theft Auto, and he saw promise in the studio and what they were doing by transferring Grand Theft Auto from 2D to 3D, and for some weird reason, the Microsoft overlords said, "Fuck no, we don't trust them. That shit's gonna be a hard process. There's no way to do it." I don't know, man. Like, I feel like his head was in the right space, and this is not like the first time that we knew that other people that worked at Xbox, they wanted to do something for the good of the gamer, and Microsoft stepped in and said, "Fuck no." You know, me personally, I don't get it. Yeah, Rockstar does owe Sony a game, and they're still paying them back with marketing and shit like that. If Rockstar is smart and you putting your game on Xbox and PlayStation, I think it's pretty fucking obvious. You got to go with PlayStation with the marketing deal. There is no way in hell that you do a marketing deal with Xbox and think that you're going to get anything but crazy Xbox fanboys in the comment section begging for the game to go to Game Pass. I mean, in my personal opinion, this might as well be a PlayStation exclusive because this shit ain't gonna sell on Xbox. And I don't care if it's Grand Theft Auto. We know that these dudes are not gonna buy shit. Yeah, these dudes are not gonna buy shit. Let me go send him this email. Let me see. Okay. There we go. A history of L's, failures, mistakes, regrets, flops. Yeah, that's Xbox. That's definitely Xbox. Yeah, I mean that's the thing. I really again, they seem to have skipped. They skipped on Grand Theft Auto. They seem to have skipped on a Marvel game that ended up being Spider-Man. They skipped on Little Big Planet. Like every game they skipped on ended up being better because they skipped it. Which is just a very weird thing. It's like they are allergic to W's, and they're not the best judge of character either. Like at all. They are not the best judge of character. Now, Grand Theft Auto 6 has 191 million views on the original video. 191 million views. I think it broke the internet. I think it might have even broke. I don't know how many records it broke, but it broke a lot of records. Let me see. I'm just trying to see the Call of Duty Modern Warfare. No. I want to be very fair. What is it? Was it Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2? Modern Warfare 2. I'm gonna say announcement trailer, because I'm trying to see what the original Call of Duty announcement trailer did for Modern Warfare 2. And I'm not talking about the new generation Modern Warfare 2. I'm gonna be very unfair to Grand Theft Auto and see if we can find the original Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 you know, like trailer. That's a lie. I don't know where they're getting Fallout. Well, maybe they do. You know what? Maybe they do put Fallout in Call of Duty since Microsoft owns the studio now. Hundreds of thousands views. That's 7. What is it? 7 million views 6 months ago. Modern Warfare 3 gameplay review. 2 million. I mean, they're getting a couple million, but they're not getting anything like Grand Theft Auto got, which is 191 million. Yeah, they're not getting anything like that. Nope. Get a few million, but that's it. Yep. Call of Duty Warzone 4 years ago, 8 million views. Call of Duty World War II 7 years ago, 25 million views. Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3 gameplay reveal, 39 million views 9 months ago. Like, they're not getting anything that's remotely close to Grand Theft Auto 6. Not even close. Yep. 9 years ago, Call of Duty Black Ops 3 reveal, 2.9 million views. Call of Duty Ghost, 32 million views 11 years ago. Like, they're not doing anything. Like, these views aren't doing anything to the dent that we just saw for Grand Theft Auto. As you can see, 191 million views in 5 fucking months. And I'm being so unfair that I'm going all the way back in many, many years to see if there was ever a Call of Duty that broke the internet like that. I'm going to be very unfair to Grand Theft Auto. I'm going to be very unfair. Call of Duty. I'm going to do it. Call of Duty 4. Modern Warfare. Call of Duty 4. Modern, wait up, Call of Duty, wait up. Call of Duty 4. Well, I didn't do that right. Why did they do it right? Why did they do it like that? It's supposed to be Call of Duty 4. Modern Warfare. There we go. I'm gonna go all the way back. And see what the reveal was. Call of Duty 4 Modern Warfare trailer. 8 million views right there. 3 million over here. Okay. Call of Duty 13 years ago. Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3, 28 million views. Okay, that's Modern Warfare 3. The original. I keep looking. I'm not finding anything that did what Grand Theft Auto just did in 5 fucking months, bro. I figured that this could have been an outcome, but I just didn't know because I didn't do the research. That was the whole fun part about doing this research, is that I was going to do it live and possibly could be embarrassed. But no. There's never been a Call of Duty reveal they got the numbers that Grand Theft Auto just got. Nope. Never. Call of Duty has never reached the level of Grand Theft Auto. And I don't think this new one gonna do it. And I don't think the one next year gonna do it. But this is definitely a matchup I can't wait to see, man. Got a year and a half to wait. A year and a half to wait to see this shit. My gosh. And again, Xbox fans think Call of Duty is like just bigger than fucking life. There is something bigger than Call of Duty. It's called Grand Theft Auto. If you fucking know, you know. It's very, very interesting. That's very, very interesting. How we got Call of Duty games on PlayStation Plus, and they don't have none on Game Pass yet, because PlayStation had a contract with Activision before Microsoft acquired them. That's the answer. They're going to get those games on Game Pass. Yeah, I think they're announcing them in June during the Xbox showcase, but the reason why we had games on Plus before they had games on Game Pass is because PlayStation had a contract with Activision years before Microsoft acquired Activision. That's why it looks that way. But don't worry, you know, things are definitely going to change. And games, Call of Duty games and other Activision games will be on Game Pass. That is their plan. That has always been their plan. I think it's going to start happening this year. As mentioned, plenty of shooter games people can play that isn't Call of Duty. That's one Grand Theft Auto on PS5 Pro. Grand Theft Auto 6 is beating Call of Duty with PlayStation. Exactly. Definitely. Yeah, you do not need Call of Duty if you love shooters. You don't need Call of Duty. And the reason why you don't need Call of Duty is because there are so many other games. So let's take a look at Call of Duty Black Ops 6. I don't know if that's the official name. And the reason why I don't know if it's the official name is because it's IGN, first of all. You can't trust them. And I didn't hear anything about no fucking official anything. But let me go take a look. Oh, by the way, you guys couldn't see. This is what I was talking about. So IGN posted this 10 hours ago. And again, look at the views. 153,000 views. Like, nowhere near 100 million views like Grand Theft Auto 6 was able to do. Like, Grand Theft Auto 6 is going to bring massive numbers to PlayStation. There are going to be so many people that buy a PlayStation in preparation for Grand Theft Auto. It's going to be crazy. And also, like I said, that boxing game is going to be one of the major keys. I'm going to tell you why in a little bit. Let's go watch this. I don't think the new Call of Duty is Black Ops 6. So, again, I have no idea why IGN would do this other than for clicks. But I didn't hear shit today about any of this. And I would assume that this would have been red alert. So I know it's fake. But then again, IGN so desperate for views that they would make up fake news. It's kind of sad, bro. So they're supposed to be defacing Mount Rushmore presidents with some sort of propaganda or stuff to start to do some sort of marketing. You know what's interesting about all of this? It feels a little low budget to me, but we'll see. I think that after this Call of Duty is going to get very low budget because Microsoft's not going to be paying for all of this shit. And if Call of Duty is not able to maintain its standing in the gaming industry, they're not going to have a lot of money to fuck around with to do good marketing. You may be able to have the hot trailers, or gamers will just buy your game just off of, you know, name alone. But yeah, I don't feel like this is something that again, I'm impervious to Call of Duty hype, so none of this is doing anything for me. But that's just me. Some people might have feelings about this, but I could care less. I prefer Battlefield over Call of Duty. Yeah, that's how I do it. No hype for this game either. Call of Duty players are on XDEFIANT. Yeah, I heard about that, and I don't know if I even have XDEFIANT. I think I do have XDEFIANT. I do have it. Do I have it? Oh, Jesus. I thought I already downloaded XDEFIANT. I thought I been had XDEFIANT. I guess I didn't. Well, I'll be getting on XDEFIANT to see how it is. This is the game we're going to be talking about. This is another game. And the reason why I want to bring this up is you got to have Call of Duty. You have a new boxing game. You know, these are games that were synonymous with PlayStation back in the day. They came out near each other. Most gamers that, that were gaming back then, they had a boxing game. They had a Grand Theft Auto game. You had a basketball game. And they had probably some shooters and fighting games. And I'm just saying, all of those games are out. Like, you got a new Tekken out. You got a new Street Fighter out. You know, it's looking like late 90s, early 2000s again. And that's a really, really good thing if you're a gamer. Again, most gamers that know about what I'm talking about right now, they are definitely going to be saying, oh, yeah, I'll buy a PlayStation. Yeah, I'm going to get Grand Theft Auto over there. I'm going to get this spiritual successor to Fight Night over there. I'm good. I don't need an Xbox. And then, all the other exclusives, Stellar Blade, God of War, Spider-Man, Horizon, you name it. And I feel like if you're a smart person, it makes the decision to pick up a PlayStation over Xbox very, very easy. And I actually, the fact that Xbox just sucks so much ass right now. So. Yeah, I can't wait to play this boxing game. Yeah, this shit look good. Yeah, this shit look real good. Oh, yeah. Day one. I haven't had a good professional boxing game in so many years. This is getting picked the fuck up. I think I'm putting my money down next month in June. Yep. No doubt about it. Yeah, I'm putting my money down in June. No fucking doubt about it. Now, one thing I will say with this developer, I truly hope they've been talking to PlayStation, and I hope they've been collaborating with PlayStation so that they can bring DualSense support to this game. Like Xbox doesn't have that technology because it's a piece of shit, but PlayStation 5 has DualSense features, and I hope that this game takes full advantage of those features. It'll make it so much more immersive. Nothing's been said as of late, but I really would hope that they have those DualSense features. It would be awesome for a game like this. I can imagine a boxing game with the DualSense. Yeah. Exactly. When is this? Can you fight people online? Yes, you can fight people online. The game comes out October, I think it's October 10th. Yeah, it's coming out this October. It's coming out on PlayStation and on Xbox Next Gen systems. And yes, you can fight people online. Yes, you can create your own boxer. Yes, there's a career mode. And yes, Muhammad Ali is in the game. Mike Tyson hasn't been confirmed for the game, but I believe that they're working on getting him in the game too. And I would assume that after Mike Tyson fights one of the Paul brothers, that he'll be approached to be in this game. And I think that it'll be dope to put old Mike Tyson and young Mike Tyson in the game. And this game is going to do numbers. Because we all needed a boxing game for a long time. Okay. We need this boxing back. We failed Fight Night back when it was a must. What's going on, Lucci Sky? I don't think we failed. I think the EA just got really cheap and lazy and didn't want to pay the boxers money to be in their games. And yeah, then somebody else years later was willing to do it. Not every boxer is going to be in this game, but they have a shitload of boxers that signed up to be in this game and that are already in the game. Oh yeah, this is day one, bro. Okay, I got you, Lucci. I hope it's real, bro. Y'all been taking L's. And me, I will not take L's by reporting shit that I haven't cross-examined 5 fucking times. Especially after y'all shit getting community noted and shit. This shit better be real good. Let's see. Hellblade 2 records very poor sales. When is a PS5 version due? This is posted by Eurogamer.com. I'm going to wait. Lucci, I need like visual. You know, I need to see the UK sales chart from GameIndustry.biz. That's what I need to see. So, can you do me a favor and get me that? Because then we could actually see where it charts. Because they're supposed to cover that. GameIndustry.biz is supposed to cover that. So, yeah, I need to see that. I think that would be the best. You want to do the console war shit. You want to smack Xbox fans, letting them see that they haven't charted on the UK sales chart for a game developer that's in the European area. That would mean a big slap in the face. But that article with that statement, that doesn't do anything. They're gonna dodge it. Look, man, I've been in a console war for a long time. They're gonna dodge that shit. Yeah, you need something that sticks. Something that hurts. That doesn't do shit. Thank you though, but that's not doing anything, bro. We need to know at which margin is it selling bad. Like that's just not enough. But thank you. We need to see the UK sales chart. So I'll work on seeing if I can get it. I'll be going over to GameIndustry.biz, which sadly I really had a lot of credibility for them. But IGN now owns them, and I don't know if they're going to cover the UK sales charts anymore. Yep. And I don't think we get into the UK sales charts until like Monday or like next week or something like that. So we won't. Nobody really should or will know what the sales are for Hellblade like until like at least next week. So let's wait until next week and see what's said from the UK sales chart. Samuel Thompson, it would be something for Undisputed to have other boxers like Pacquiao, Duran, Lila Hoya, Sweet Pea, all of those dudes. Yeah, I mean, it might. Again, Undisputed has been available in early access form on PC for quite some time. So if you wanted to go and do your own research to find out what boxes are in there, you can do that. I won't do that. That'll take way too long. But if you're interested in this game and you want to see if your favorite boxer is in there, you definitely can do a little research and find out. But again, you will be able to make your own character. Oh wow, that was a nice knockout. I like the mechanic on how to get up. That's pretty dope. Now, from what I heard, a controller was mandatory to play this game on PC, and most PC weirdos, they don't give a fuck about boxing. So I know that it wasn't a massive amount of support for this game on PC, and I knew that this game was gonna. As soon as they got enough money from PC and early access, they were gonna bring this shit to consoles, and that's exactly what they did. They got some pretty good sponsors and shit like that. Deep Silver is publishing the game. Yeah, this is dope. Man, I be checking out the PlayStation YouTube channel. It seems like they have marketing to every game. Yeah. I mean, they're the only person that can sell a game. You could give marketing to Xbox. These do. What's the first thought in an Xbox fan head? Xbox fan hand when something goes down like that. The first thought is, well, if Xbox has the marketing, it's going to Game Pass. Yeah, I see it, Lucci, man. I mean, I'm grateful you be sending me that stuff, but I can't make a segment out of it. I can't even make a topic because I need more. The best thing that is really awesome, but the best thing about that would be like the link. Like J-Dub, he does a lot of trolling, and what I would need from that would be I would need the link to that to see if they have any sales data. If they're just saying, hey, the sales are low, but they don't have the sales data in comparison to the first game, you don't really have a good understanding of how low it is. We already know this game's selling like dog shit compared to any other game that came out this year. But you still need one game to compare it to. Then that probably would be the previous game. And so I think it's best for us to wait if we're gonna do the console war and attack Xbox fans using Hellblade 2 sales till next week. Wait until the UK sales chart come out. Hopefully it comes out. And when a UK sales chart come out and this game is not charting, also when the Famitsu sales in Japan come out. Wait up. I don't even know if they brought this game out in Japan. But just wait for the UK sales chart and trust me, you'll have that ammo that you're looking for. This right here is just a little teaser to the ammo that I'm actually looking for. I'm not gonna use this at all, but it's like a little teaser to the ammo I'm looking for. It's a reminder that like we about to get that UK sales chart and we're gonna find out how bad it actually is when they tell us that it didn't even make like the top 10. Like that's what we're waiting for. And again, obviously the excuse will be, hey, well, it released on Game Pass. Whose fault is that? You know, like the game is supposed to be a system seller, so it's still supposed to be selling outside of Game Pass. The fact that it does, this game or any other game does not sell outside of Game Pass proves that. Yeah, PlayStation got the most marketing because it's the only platform where gamers are actually buying games right now. So you're gonna continue to see them, market different games. They're the market leader also. Xbox isn't doing good. Nintendo's MIA at this point, in my personal opinion. So yeah, they ain't. It's the only place you can sell a game is on PlayStation. Yeah, of course. I just saw what you said, Lucci. Of course, that's always the excuse. The game's so bad because it's on Game Pass. Then doesn't that mean Game Pass is hurting the game? If the game's so bad because it was on Game Pass, then Game Pass killed the game. So Game Pass is not beneficial to the developers or to the game. They gotta learn their lesson. They're gonna learn their lesson. Not anytime soon though, but maybe they gonna learn their lesson. What's this? Do you know how much Starfield sold? Nobody knows. I wish I knew. If I knew, you would have knew months ago. I do not know. Let me explain this to everybody that's here, right? Microsoft doesn't reveal sales if it's bad. So the fact that you don't know and I don't know, and it is my job to know so I can inform you guys. Trust me, it is. The fact that we all don't know how many copies Starfield sold mean it sold like shit compared to what they wanted. It was not a system seller. People did not buy the game that was on the, where the game was sold. I think PC probably supported it way more than Xbox, but by what margin I don't know. Battlefield still look at how fun that looks. Woo! God, I need to get back on Battlefield, bro. I want to play shit like this, like close quarters. Damn, that look good. Future Strike, huh? All or nothing. Do I still got Battlefield? I want to know if I still got Battlefield. Oof, that shit look good. I just want a nice shooter that I can just jump in and play whenever I want. The Helldivers was a great game, but I'm talking about like a competitive shooter. I think that'll be a great note to end on is Concord. Yeah, we'll end on talking about Concord. There's not really much to go on. Shit. Forgot I had a phone call or shit. I missed that whole fucking phone call. Damn, I was busy too. I heard the Contraband, the Xbox game, I couldn't remember. I heard the Contraband was really, really bad. In bad shape. Like, I heard the development is not doing good. I heard that people left and some more shit. Interesting enough, Contraband did something similar to what Concord did. So Contraband did a slow pan over a fucking warehouse where they were, like, their storage warehouse. And I don't know, man. It's a really interesting thing right there. Let me go add this to my watch later. Let me go see the Concord trailer. I said Concord, not concussion, motherfucker. There we go. Now, Concord got shown off during what most people refer to as the worst PlayStation showcase ever. And I just wanted to see what the views were. So we have Concord, they have Contraband. That's gonna be a nice matchup. I like that. Let's go see what's going on here. So this is like 243,000 views 2 years ago. Damn, that shit was shown off 2 years ago? Fuck. Concord sitting at 241,000 views 11 months ago. And that shit was a shorter fucking trailer. Yeah, Concord is I'm very interested in it. That's all I can say. I can't say day one, but from all that I've seen on it, art style, artistic decision of it like being set in like sci-fi era, 80s and shit. Everything about it I like, bro. I just need to see that gameplay so I can give that stamp of approval of day one or fucking skip. That's what I want to see. They gave away in PlayStation Plus at JayTechTV. At JayTech. What did they give away? I'll learn with Call of Duty on Game Pass. Game Pass hurt everything. Monte White, what are you talking about? What did they give away in PlayStation Plus? What am I missing? Let me see. We definitely should get a beta for Concord. Let me go read the chat because I'm missing something. You're saying they gave something away. What did they give away? They need to stop overhyping Game Pass. Jim Ryan said it wasn't feasible. Xbox devs said they told Phil Spencer no to Game Pass, and Phil was like, fuck y'all, Game Pass day one. Okay. I don't know what you guys talking about. I don't know if you guys are trolling or what, bro. You guys know I love trolling as much as you guys do, but sometimes you gotta be serious with this information, because if I troll too much, you guys will get wrong information, and then it falls on me if you run around here spreading lies. So I'm gonna try to be more level-headed than most of the other PlayStation gamers these days, because confusion is really easy to do. I don't want to do that. I agree. I don't think Concord is gonna be as big as Helldivers, especially since they won't release any gameplay screenshots, and they have not released any gameplay. Firewalk Studios is, let me just get the information because y'all gonna keep asking questions. I'd rather have this information readily available for you guys. Can you read? Can y'all read that? Let me see. So here, this is what I'm gonna read it off for you guys. Introducing Concord, a new PvP multiplayer first-person shooter from Firewalk Studios, launching on PlayStation 5 and PC in 2024. Stay up to date. Follow at Play Concord on social media. And all I know is that they have not posted jack shit at all. Like, at all. And I'm not even sure if I'm following them, but I'm about to go see. Let me go see. They say play Concord. I think their initial plan was to release this game earlier in the year, and then Helldivers happened. Yeah, I'm following them. They don't post shit. They haven't posted anything since May 24th, 2023 of last year. And what is today's date? May 23rd, 2024. So maybe on the anniversary of the fucking year ago that they dropped this CGI trailer, maybe they'll fucking talk, which would probably be tomorrow. It would be interesting. It would be interesting, but they have not said a damn thing since last year, tomorrow, which will be a whole year since they revealed this fucking trailer. This shit is fucking crazy. I hate when devs do this shit where they're like, hey, we gotta have information, stay up to date, follow us on social, and then you don't say shit for like years. This game is dropping this year. We're about to be in the middle of the year, and the last time you gave us anything of value for this game was a CGI trailer, which is tomorrow going to be a year old. That makes no sense. Let's see what you guys are talking about. It goes to, I took a break from Helldivers 2 for 3 days. Now because I need them to fix the problems with the game. What problems are you having with the game? Lucci Sky, you say PS3. Lucci Sky says Persona 3. What am I missing? Okay, that's not making sense. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay, let me yeah, let me see. Is this game a year old yet? It says 11 months. Why is it 11 months? It's obviously fucking a year old, bro. 12 months is a year, right? But that I think it'll be like a year tomorrow. It'll be a year old tomorrow. Something like that. Okay, what am I missing, man? Okay. Lucci, I just want to let you know I saw your DM. I'm just going to go over it. I'm probably not going to report on it. Okay, so Lucci Sky sent me a Twitter message from the Crap Gamer on Twitter. Most people know Crap Gamer is a big big Xbox fan, and he switched over to PlayStation briefly and then went back to Xbox, and nobody wanted him back. He says, and I quote, this is from Crap Gamer, "None of this is news. Thank you, Lucci, for sending me this shit. I don't want to report it because these niggas don't fucking deserve it. So please stop sending me random Xbox fans because they are not worthy of fucking news." But Crap Gamer thinks the game is too serious and it's not his speed. It's not fun to play, but he says the graphics look good and the game sounds good. This is a sentiment that we keep hearing across the board, no matter if you're an Xbox fan or you're a PlayStation dude playing the game through PC, that the game looks good. Sometimes, in many cases, sound good, but it's very boring. Again, there are a lot of things I could say, but I can't say them because I'm always the person that would get caught, so I can't say it. But I don't believe people listen to individuals like myself when we say you should stop overhyping every game. So, but I mean, that's just really what's going on here, is that these dudes legit overhype every single fucking game to like god tier status, and they get god tier disappointment, and I believe they deserve what they're getting. Yeah, they definitely deserve that. Yeah, I'm not surprised that whether it's Kid Smoother or Crap Gamer, they're disappointed with yet another Xbox game. It's a running joke at this point in time. It's not newsworthy, Lucci. I know that you think this is newsworthy. This is not newsworthy. Because everybody's disappointed. Whether you're an Xbox fan or you're, like I said, a PlayStation fan dipping your toes in to play this game on their PC. This is not newsworthy that this game was going to be bad and it was going to be boring. I mean, not to me. This shit is so fucking, it's plainly obvious. Like, it's plainly fucking obvious. So the next Call of Duty is actually Call of Duty Black Ops 6? Was there a Black Ops fucking 5? Did I miss Black Ops? Bro, ain't no fucking way I missed Black Ops 5. No. I know I don't pay attention to Call of Duty, but I don't remember a Black Ops 5. Where the fuck is Black Ops 5? Call of Duty Black Ops. Call of Duty Black Ops 6 trailer. Why, like, was Call of Duty Cold War Black Ops 5, but they didn't say Black Ops 5? They just called it Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War. This not. This is not making a lot of sense to me. So the last Call of Duty was, I'm not understanding this. Like, they're calling the next Call of Duty Black Ops 6, but there was never officially a Black Ops 5. Unless you're saying Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War was Black Ops 5, but you never put the number 5 in that game. I think most people are just jumping to this conclusion. I don't think that this is official, but some of the art makes it look official, but I don't think it's official. I really hate the internet sometimes, how they run with fucking shit. I'm trying to be a better content creator by giving you guys real news and factual information, but when so many people share fake shit, God. Okay. So nobody actually knows if it's Black Ops 5 or 6. They just did the number, making people believe that they know shit that they don't. So I'll do my JTech thing and I'll just fucking wait, because these dudes don't know. I don't know. We'll find out next month. Shit. We'll find out next month. Nah, I appreciate it, Lucci, but that motherfucker's a piece of shit. I'm not reporting on these dudes no more. They all deserve what they're getting, and what they're getting is disappointment. They hyped up every single Xbox exclusive as if it was going to be the downfall of PlayStation. And now all you see is the downfall of Xbox. I love it. I love it so much. This dude is fucking crazy. I'm done, bro. Oh, the internet is a fucking crazy place, bro. Fucking real. Fucking unreal. The real question is what's next for Xbox? Starfield came out, Hellblade came out. Those two games were really supposed to be the death of PlayStation. Now what happens? What do they do now? Like, what is the next death of PlayStation game that they have access to? It's definitely not Call of Duty. That game's going, if anything, people will buy a PlayStation to play Call of Duty. Yes, the money is going back into Xbox's hand, but let's be real, like nothing. PlayStation ain't dying because Call of Duty is owned by Xbox. If anything, Call of Duty would be dying because it's owned by Xbox. But I'm just trying to figure out what the next. Valve ain't gonna do shit. If Starfield and Hellblade didn't do shit, there is no way in hell that a Valve is gonna make a dent on anything. So no, I'm going to ignore that, and I'm not gonna talk about a Valve being any type of a threat because that is fucking crazy. That is fucking asinine. That doesn't make any sense. Again, they just threw their biggest games at PlayStation. Their biggest games, Starfield, Hellblade 2, like that's their biggest shit, bro. Exactly, that was a complete joke. I told everybody that shit was gonna happen. We can end on it. We can definitely end on that note. This won't be a timestamp though. It's a big ass timestamp that we're gonna combine together. But let me see. You know, I'm definitely gonna put some Horizon Forbidden West screenshots up in this bitch, man. That's the one thing I'll do, man. Horizon Forbidden West dog stomps. What's the name, bro? What's that game called? I fucking forgot that shit already. Hellblade 2. Well, I mean, I don't want Hellblade 2 on PlayStation anytime soon. I feel like if they had the balls to make the game exclusive, the responsibility for the success or failure should depend only on the Xbox community. And yes, the game is also available on PC, but nobody's playing it and nobody's buying it. I think the whole gaming community has agreed that that game is dog shit. Alright, bro. Horizon, I remember when I dressed up Aloy to look like that chick from Hellblade. Let me see. There's the image. I think I got some images. Ah, there we go. It has more color. But remember when she had all that paint on her face and shit, and then people was like, "Oh, well, you know, Aloy can't do paint," and then we found out Aloy actually could put paint on her face and shit, and then people was fucking quiet. Nah, bro. I got so many images. Oh, the game's dark and it only looks good in dark. Well, bro, I'm telling you, like, I have screenshots that will make that game look bad. And it already looks bad in my personal opinion. Like, for real, bro. Ain't no way, bro. Ain't no fucking way you gotta sit up here and tell me Hellblade is doing something. A glorified 5-hour tech demo looks really good on Unreal Engine 5. Of course it fucking does. It's a fucking tech demo. Now make a full-fledged game that's fucking 20 hours playthrough. The 5 fucking hours, bro. Oh, it looks good. Look how good it looks. It's a 5-hour fucking tech demo. It's supposed to look good, bro. If that shit did not look good at 5 fucking hours long, I mean, That would be bad. Yeah, bro. I got images to embarrass that fucking game. Fuck out of here. They better stop fucking with me, man. Yeah, stop it. Horizon will always shit on that game. They talking about faces and shit. Fuck out of here. They don't know shit. They wish. What's going on, Gamer Goon? I remember we had full trilogies during the PS3 era, and they can't even make one game now nowadays. Yeah, that's how it is, man. Gaming is hitting a slump because they tried this games as a service shit, and people don't trust them no more. Some of these studios, so now they have to build their trust back. Yep, they got to build their trust back, bro. That's what it's really coming down to. And they gotta build their trust back, bro. Bro. This one picture right here. In all honesty, I have multiple pictures, but this picture right here just shows that Hellblade ain't doing shit, bro. Like, this is a full-fledged game, open world, multiple armors. I think there's like how many outfits are in the game? I don't know, but bro, multiple weapons, different combat styles. I mean, you can fight multiple enemies. You can go underwater. You can go in the sky. Of course, if you have a linear 5-hour glorified tech demo using Unreal Engine 5, it's going to look good. I mean, it's pretty. It's a no-brainer that the game was going to look good. There's a no-brainer. But was the game going to be good? That's the question. Like, the game can look good, but was it going to be good? That's the question. The answer is no. The game was never going to have a good story. It was always going to be a bad looking game. I mean, a bad game. Yep. We're talking about the story department. It talks about the fun department. We're talking about the combat department. We're talking about the animation department. Yeah, they're like, oh man, the game looks good. It's running on Unreal Engine 5 and her face looks really, really good. Of course, that was their main focus, to make her face look good. But her face looking good and the graphics looking good did not make the overall game good. And I hope to God that we do not hear game of the I hope we don't hear game of the year discussions, bro. Like that would like really piss me the fuck off, is if we start hearing game of the year discussions because of Hellblade 2. That would be just stupid. Oh, I would hate that shit. By the way, XDEFIANT ain't killing Call of Duty anytime soon. Of course it's not. I don't fuck with Ubisoft, and I know this is only very, very temporary. So we'll see. But XDefiant being available at a time where a lot of other competition isn't available is good for Ubisoft until they reveal that Call of Duty and do some more collaborations with the existing Call of Duty games, and then it will drive away, or you know, get their player base back. So I already know cross-platform play. Can't lie, I'm hyped for Black Ops 6 Cold War. Was fun, man, and Defiant ain't changed nothing. Of course they didn't. I already knew XDefiant didn't change shit. Again, a beta is a representation of what the fuck you gonna get. A beta, there's not much that they're gonna change between a beta and a full game. And if you haven't figured that out yet, I feel sorry for you. But yeah, whatever you get in the beta is what you're gonna get in the full game. Is this part of the game connecting? This is fun. Welcome back. Blah, 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 blah. Is that my name? Give me my fucking rewards. What did I get? Just give me my fucking rewards. Only got 10 balance. What am I getting with this? I'm not getting shit with $10. Oh, a fan kit? Okay. Low profile pack, free. Oh, that's the Splinter Cell collaboration. Okay. Okay. You can leave me the fuck alone now. Of course you got a battle pass. Factions. Of course you got factions. Like when I talked to you guys about the game being woke, I was talking about the liberate the what is it, deliberated, whatever these guys are. They kind of look like they're fucking college kids. And I'm like, what the fuck? What do you do here? This game is so generic. Okay, so these people are from Division. This is a faction from Ghost Recon. This is a faction from Far Cry. Okay, now that makes sense. This is a faction from Splinter Cell, and this is a faction from Watch Dogs 2. So basically, this is a game that celebrates the different Ubisoft IPs. I feel like that's tacky. It's like you should advertise these games respectfully, but not make a game that tries to advertise all of them. I feel like this is a really, really shitty ass idea. I don't know how this is gonna play out. That is stupid. That is really, really bad. I don't like Ubisoft IPs enough to give a fuck. I'm gonna see what I can do. Seems like there's a lot of waiting on this game. I don't like that. What happened? What happened? Didn't I push play? Are we waiting for more players? Oh, okay, cool. Oh, zoo. I'm guessing there's no fucking real animals in there. I think I'm gonna like the maps on this game. I don't think I ever said anything bad about the maps. I just don't think I'm gonna give a fuck about the gunplay and shit that much. Okay, the zoo. I can't unlock him yet. What the shit is wrong with her? Oh, she got that fucking... Oh my god. Let me just get... I don't like SMGs. Let me just get this. Feels like Call of Duty a little bit. Just a tad bit. Not that much. You know, Call of Duty, every time they walk, their gun sways so fucking much. So fucking weird. Where are the fucking animals? Oh, I can't bust a glass. I'm not taking this shit seriously. I'm getting lit up. How? You fucking bit. I know how, but god damn, nigga. Fucking threw a grenade right out at you and shit, and you fucking dodged that shit. I think I threw that shit too far. I should have threw it at the crack of the doorway. I ain't gonna fucking fall for that mistake. Nope. I'm gonna go back this way. Fucking ass! Didn't throw that shit far enough. Anybody gonna get me up? Did they do that on this game? Probably not. It's very fast paced. Got some sweaty ass campers out here already. Fuck you. No, bullshit technology. What is that? What is that? Got some fucking futuristic shield? Oh no. Oh no, it's not one of those. Oh fucking bitch. Please don't tell me it's one of these games. They got all these fucking gadgets and shit. I just want to shoot shit. Why does he keep going on fire? Am I like... Nope, change the loadout. What is it? What is it? Tired of this. I'm just gonna camp. Let's go start camping. Should be some people over there. Yep. Yeah. I got people in my way on my own team. They're not even protecting me. They're not cover firing or anything. Still feels unorganized like a motherfucker in this game. I'm gonna get one of you guys. I'm going to get a kill. Oh, he's in my way. He's in my way. He's looking on a map. He had to look on a map. How the fuck you see me all the way over there and it precisely killed me? Fuck all this bullshit. I want to get a fucking kill, even if it's a sniper kill, which is something I think I feel like I'm good at sometimes. Nope. Got me before I even knew the motherfucker was over there. Can anybody kill that person? We're all getting shitted on by that person. Fuck this, man. What the shit is that? Yeah, I'm good. Yeah, I'm good. Yeah, yeah. No. Yeah, I'm good. Yeah, I think I'm good on that. I think I'm good on that. I'll probably play any other shooter besides the XDEFIANT. I see XDEFIANT on that weird shit, bro. Ugh, like they got robot dogs, they got fucking shields and shit. I'm already a fucking horrible shot, not 100% focused. But goddamn, bro, I can understand my fucking lack of skills, but all that other additional bullshit, nah, man. Nah, I don't fuck with that. I don't get it, bro. That shit was weird, bro. That whole thing is like, what the fuck are you even trying to be? Are you trying to be Call of Duty, or are you trying to be like something like Fortnite, like all the gadgets and some of the shit like Uncharted with all the magic and crap? Got robot dogs. Wasn't the worst Call of Duty like a Advanced Warfare? People didn't like that one, and it feels like they tried to embody that. They tried to embody the worst Call of Duty. Nah, fuck that. Yep. That's a never gonna try that shit again. I was interested. And the maps are cool. I like that they have a good diversity of maps and they're based on realistic shit. But outside of that's trash. And obviously it has crossplay, so I'm guessing people are already cheating. Because on multiple occasions, these niggas knew my exact location. They knew my exact location. That was fucking... Ugh! Okay, everybody. It is 8:37 in the p.m. I'll see you guys for the Sunday show. Thank you for being here. No, I did not hop in the chat today, because I wanted to stay focused, and I think we were able to get to all the topics we needed to talk about today. Chief Dot. If Sony made this, it would be over. Ubisoft IP is not iconic. Exactly, like Ubisoft. Wow. Ubisoft. I just, ugh. Bro. I heard they said that everything's riding on the back of the new Assassin's Creed, and if it doesn't, they said if the new Assassin's Creed doesn't do good, then it's gonna really hurt Ubisoft. So Ubisoft, good luck, man. Because XDEFIANT, that shit is not it, bro. That shit is dog shit. That's dog shit. Everybody have a great night, and I hope you guys have a great weekend. I'll be talking to you guys for the Sunday show. I don't think we got any other videos. I wanted to do a video project for Hellblade, but seeing as though the game is so short and most people are not going to fucking remember it anyway, I don't know if I should waste my time making a video this late. But I am thinking of doing one. But there's no resistance from the Xbox fans. They're not even trying to defend the game anymore. Like, the game came out, it's gone. We haven't even got to Friday yet, and most people have beaten the game already. So, like, it's not, you can't even get this, you can't even play, you can't even say, hey, I'm playing a new Xbox game over the weekend. You can't say that. You want to know why? Because you already beat the game. Because it was 5 fucking hours of your time. You cannot stretch 5 hours of gameplay across 5 fucking days. No, you can beat that shit in one sitting and you're fucking good. Okay. With that being said, everybody, I'm out. I'll be doing timestamps by the end of the night.